Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Again, my name is Sherita Hopkins. I've known the Chapman family since high school, so that was in early 90s. And they've just been, ever since I've known them, just very sweet, giving, encouraging, very supportive family. And I just kind of somehow got adopted into their family, you know. That's a story they would have to tell, because I just know they've been a blessing. I know that God sent them to me. I just can't really explain how we crossed paths, other than the fact that, I attended school with their youngest two sons. And I was an athlete there, and they were athletes. And, me and Darius would go to different athletic events together, along with other groups of acquaintances and friends. And the Chapman family, I know they didn't know what was totally going on in my life, but I was having difficult times, in my family. And I was in search of a college to attend, because I knew I was attending college, that was one of my ways out. I had to, I had to attend college. High school just wasn't like the end all for me. I had to move on and improve myself. And I wasn't sure exactly what college I was going to attend, so I was seeking. I was trying to figure that out. And I didn't have the resources. And unfortunately, my family didn't have the resources, because I was one of the first ones in my family to go off to college. So somehow, I don't know exactly, like I said, how Mr. Chapman and Mrs. Chapman figured this out, but I was asked to possibly, go along to go to the Milligan Summer Orientation. And I agreed to that invitation. And, eventually I ended up going to Milligan University along with Darius and DeMarcus. And that's where things really, began with my relationship with the Chapmans. So they've always been there, not from just high school, but throughout my college life and the summer jobs. I remember, I think it was my first year, my first summer after college, at my first freshman year. And there was this telecommunications job, and I didn't want to do it. I got hired on, but I absolutely did not want to stay there. And I remember going to Mr. Chapman, going to Pastor Chapman, it's like, I don't want to do it. I don't like it. And he said, well, he wasn't, he was very encouraging. He's like, well, it's only for the summer. It may not be something, you like, but it's just for the summer. Just look at it like that. It's something for the summer. You can go ahead and make your money, and then you off to school again. And I had to think about it like that. It's like, okay, I just need to get through with it. And he was just so sweet about it. And he was so encouraging, And I went on and finished up. And I was so happy that it was over. But they were always there. So many other things that I can say about them, but I'll be up here way too long. But I'm just so thankful how God brought the Chapmans into my life. You never know who God will bring into your life just to improve things for you, and just be just an overall blessing. And I'm so thankful for them. I haven't seen them in a while. I've been trying to make plans to be able to visit with my family, my extended family. And it's just been so many things, and life has been busy. And I'm so thankful that I've had the opportunity to come today and just to fellowship with them today. And I'm just thankful to God for my brothers, for Pastor and Mother Chapman. So that's my story.